is based on knowledge. Hindi mo pwedeng paniwalaan ang isang bagay na hindi mo alam. Kaya kung natulog ka lang lagi pag Sunday sa bahay o hindi ka nagbabasa ng Bible or wala ka napapakinggan, no? Even in the podcast, yung mga Joel Austin or Joseph Prince or Andrew Womack. Alam niyo, the more you hear, no? The more you hear from God is the more you gain knowledge about God, and it builds up your faith. It builds up your faith. Ang sabi ni Andrew Womack, many people daw found it very difficult to believe because they lack knowledge about God, no, and about His promises and about His word. Kaya kung gusto mong lumago o lumalim, no, sa ating kaalaman sa Panginoon at tumibay ang iyong pananampalataya, kailangan mong alamin ang pangako ng Diyos. Kailangan mo alamin ang pangako ng Diyos. Hindi ko alam kung natatandaan niyo to, pero meron isang pastor na naglabas ng book. This is about 5 in their family, no? Sa kanilang pamilya ay sabay-sabay na nagkaroon ng cancer. Sabay-sabay na nagkaroon ng cancer. Alam mo ginawa nila? They shut off from the world. Tumigil silang pag-research at mag-google nung kanilang sakit. At ang ginawa lang nila ay makinig, magbasa ng mga verses, no? Basa ng mga verses. Even doon sa CR nila may mga verses. Bago sila matulog, may mga verses. Pagkagising nila, nakikinig sila ng mga verses. So, it builds up their faith. Na-build yung faith nila. Alam niyo, sabay-sabay din silang gumaling. Because of the Word. No? Because of the Word. Kaya ganito yan eh. Kung ikaw ay mayroong problema, ang daming mga promises of God that you can meditate on. Kunyari, about healing, no? About healing. Yun ang i-meditate mo. Makikita mo, your faith will be built up inside you, no? Kasi it's based on knowledge. Ang pananampalataya hindi yung sige bahala na, talon tayo. Hindi ganoon ang pananampalataya. Ang pananampalataya is based on the knowledge or in the promises of God. Now, yung second point natin last Sunday was faith is seeing the invisible. Faith is seeing the invisible. So, the amount of Romans 10:17, tingnan muna natin ito. That's for the first point pala. So, faith is the mirror. Faith is the mirror of the heart that reflects the realities of an unseen world or the actual substance of His kingdom. So, if you have faith on what is happening or what do you have in the realm of the Spirit, it reflects in your heart, no? And the time will come, you will see this as tangible in front of you. Makikita mo itong tangent sa harapan mo because you mirror it, no, in your heart. So, faith is also a God's perspective. Tatandaan niyo po yan. And we read in our verse that to have faith is to be sure of the things we hope for and to be certain of the things we cannot see. Ito, dito ko pala nilagay yung Tagalog. Sabi, ang pananampalataya ay pagtitiwala na mangyayari ang ating mga inaasahan at katiyakan tungkol sa mga bagay na hindi nakikita. Ang pananampalataya ay pagtitiwala na mangyayari ang ating mga inaasahan at katiyakan tungkol sa mga bagay na hindi nakikita. If the first time you see, wala eh, you still believe, you still hope, and you still, darating ang pagkakataon na you will see it happening in front of you. Kapag in the first attempt mo na hindi mo makita and tumigil ka na, you will never see it manifested in your own life because faith is seeing the invisible, seeing it's already happening. Faith actualizes what it realizes. Minsan, darating ka masasabi mo na, ay, grabe, ito lang yung pangarap ko dati. Andudun ka na, no? Nandudun ka na dun sa dream mo na yon kasi you continue to believe God. Now, we will go to our lesson proper, and today we are going to talk about the role of the Holy Spirit, in connection in living in the world of the unseen. Alam niyo po ba na ang ating Panginoong Jesus is so dependent, nakadepende siya lagi sa banal na Espiritu. Remember, He became man, no? He became man. Kumbaga, nandoon siya sa world of the Spirit and suddenly, andito na siya sa natural world, no? The only connection, listen to this, the only connection of Jesus to the Father is the Holy Spirit. Kasi Diyos naman siya no? The only connection of Jesus to the Father is the Holy Spirit. Alam niyo kaya siya nagpipray, kaya pumunta siya sa ilang, He listened, no? He listened. And meron nga akong bagong naunawaan na isang, sabi nila, nung tinatanong daw si Jesus nung babatuhin ba itong babae nito? Yung sa babaeng nahuli sa nakikiapid, no? Sabi sa batas ni Moses na ang babaeng ito ay dapat batuhin, no? Pero ang sabi ng Panginoon, maunang bumato sa inyo ang walang kasalanan, no? 'Di ba? Isa-isa lang napunta. Pero bago mangyari ito, ang Panginoong Jesus ay nagsulat, no, ng something dahil hindi naman Sabi ng isang nagtuturo, Jesus is just taking time to listen to the Spirit. Parang sinasabi niya, Ama, tulungan mo ako rito, babatuhin na kami. Alam mo, hindi ko nakikita yan dati, no? Remember that, no? Sa convention. He just parang taking time, he listened to the Spirit habang nagaganon siya, and then he got the message from the Father. Sabi niya, maunang bumuto yung walang kasalanan at isa-isa silang nawala. Diba? And sometimes, in this part, hindi ko isinama yung detailed, no? Kung paano makinig sa Espiritu Santo. But I'm just giving you a foundation for the next, no? Yung ating huling part, I will tell you yung mga leadings of the Holy Spirit. Now, Psalm 25, no? Let's turn to Psalm 25, 14. So if Jesus linked to the supernatural or to the unseen world is the Holy Spirit, bakit hindi natin gawin? The only link that we have to the power of God is the Holy Spirit. Now, Psalm 25 verse 14, the Lord confides in those who fear Him. He makes His covenant known to them. You know the word confide. Alam natin yan, no? Tingnan natin itong another version. This is in NASB. The secret of the Lord. Ibig sabihin, meron siyang secret. The secret of the Lord is for those who fear Him, and He makes them know His covenant. Ibig sabihin, kung nagbi-business ka, meron sikreto si Lord. Paano mag-boom? If you're a family man, if you're a teacher, if you're a mom, if you're a CEO, if you're the boss, meron din secret ang Panginoon. And He confides, no? Sinasabi niya sa atin, He guides us. So today, we are going to tackle about, siguro mga 2 pointers lang ito, to understand more the role of the Holy Spirit in connection in living in the realm of the Spirit. Number 1, if you're taking notes, He will teach us all things. He will teach us all things. Hindi mo alam, so to speak, hindi mo alam what is happening behind this wall. Pero ang Espiritu Santo alam. Hindi mo alam kung ano ang nasa isip ng tao. Kunwari, nakikipag-meeting ka, hindi mo alam. But in our verse, the Holy Spirit will teach us. The Holy Spirit will teach us or confide to us or give us secret. Gusto nyo ba yon? Give us secret. So, minsan, meron kasi kami tinatawag na yung prophetic questioning. Kasi minsan hindi tayo nagtatanong sa Panginoon. Pero the moment you ask God, you question God, no, on something, the Holy Spirit will answer. So, sa mga hindi pa nakakasubok, subukan ninyo. Sumasagot ang Panginoon. He will give us His secret. He will give us His secret. And Joel called this inside information. Inside information. Nalalaman natin yon sa loob natin. Minsan kinukwento niya na yung kanyang mga magulang laging wala dahil nasa mission. Ang sabi sa kanila, walang lalabas ng bahay, walang mangangapit bahay. Pero mayroong kapatid na hindi sumunod, no? Maya-maya tumatawag na yung mami nila. Alam na nasa labas sila. Inside information, simula daw no, nagtanda na siya. John 14:25. Alam niyo, maski sa mga magulang, minsan may mga hindi mo alam, lalo na yung pag maliliit pa yung mga anak mo dahil hindi mo alam kung ano talaga ang mga ginagawa niya, iniisip. Alam niyo, it is the Holy Spirit will reveal something to you. The Holy Spirit will give you secrets or confide to you. But the Helper, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, He will teach you, ano nakalagay guys? Some things or all things? Some things or all things? All ang nakalagay dyan. He will teach you all things and to bring to your remembrance all that I said to you. John 14:26 clearly instructs the believer that the Holy Spirit is their teacher and He will teach us all things. So, alam ko yung iba sa inyo, hindi lang ito ang first time na narinig to. Pero you're not taking advantage of this. You're not taking advantage of this. Alam nyo, minsan, yung ating mga problema sa buhay, yung ating mga sablay, ay bunga ito ng hindi pagsunod dun sa sinabi sa iyo ng Panginoon. And sometimes, akala mo ikaw lang ito, pero hindi mo alam ito ay pangungusap ng Panginoon sa iyo, pero hindi mo sinusunod. Hindi mo ito sinusunod.